These workshops were meant to be a joint workshop to be hosted by the Department of Philosophy, especially the Ethics Lab, which is a unit of the Department of Philosophy and Classics, which is focused on doing applied philosophical work, and the Institute for Science and Ethics at the University of Bonn. The expectation, the intention for the workshop were that we would meet. We've had a series of interactions. I went to Bonn to work at the Institute for 6 months. There, with Amy, we thought of the possibility of them coming to visit us here to also experience the context in which we live and work. So my expectation was that, well, we should at least be able to find some themes and areas of philosophical interest mutually. And the expectation has been more than abundantly exceeded.
I wasn't expecting anything much. It's more of like, come for a conference, and you came. But during the conference, I learned more than I was expecting. I got a lot of, I was enriched, just to say that. First, with regards to the style of presentation from both the head of the delegation, I would say, from the Bonn University, with regards to how they present, the graphic, they make a lot of graphical presentation, and out of it they're able to explain.
I knew that I was going to meet my fellow PhD students at the University of Ghana. I also knew that I would learn a little bit about the department and also listen to what their projects are. But I was really surprised by the extent to which I have learned about their projects and really gotten into what they're interested in, what motivates them. So for me, it was not really about the official talks, which were great, but it was more about having conversations afterwards, talking to each other, probing each other about things that you're also interested in, and then seeing their reaction, getting feedback.
I really enjoyed the experience here, even though I didn't have concrete expectations, because for me it was a new experience to come to a different country and do a workshop with researchers from kind of the same background, but also sharing their very distinct but also quite similar ideas sometimes. So yeah, all of my expectations have been widely overachieved, I would say.
The focus of most of the participants here were that, oh yeah, we see that there is a common conceptual direction that we can all follow, and each contribute in ways that he or she can contribute, to making progress in resolving these questions.
Well, I think in one way it was an opportunity to just practice for me, giving my talk here and getting awesome feedback from everyone, really constructive feedback also. And I think this is only like the starting point of a really nice cooperation between our two universities. And yes, of course, I would love to maybe spend some month here and spend time here at the apartment, but also maybe do some kind of field work. To kind of delve deeper into what you guys are basically doing here.
I really enjoyed that we had some time in the Young Researchers Workshop to no profs present, no recording, no nothing. So we could just talk. And I think we had some really, really fruitful discussions, especially about what you are concerned here at the, or are concerned with here at the University of Ghana, especially within the philosophy department, and where you see the future of the philosophy department.
Another thing was also to look at the possibilities for engaging students from here to undertake studies at Bonn, and also for students at the University of Bonn to come here to have a framework for doctoral exchanges for doctoral students. So we had to meet and to consider what the funding options are, what the possibilities, institutional requirements were, and the possibilities for getting people that would fit into thematic areas that were related enough for them to work together as a network of students. And that also went, I mean, it was, for me, I was astounded by the way we, the senior members from the Department of Philosophy and Classics, we had Professor Akosia Dakwa from Sociology, and Amy and her team, and Professor Vupin and her team. It was almost seamless.
Also about the collaboration, I pray it works. Even if it's not for my batch, for my year, those two come after me. And I think UG as a university has a lot to benefit, and my department has a lot to benefit in this partnership. So I pray it works.
The intensity of the work was such that I hope that next time we would have more time to deliberate and to not tax ourselves too much in discharging so much intellectual energy.